Right, hey, it's Space, and welcome to another Madden 20 YouTube video. Today, making coins, working the Madden 20 auction house. Today's vid, we're going to get you set up with some filters, as promised earlier today on Twitter. Now, if you're not following us on social media, here's where you can find us. Make sure you give us a follow. Who am I? I'm Spaceward Bird. Me, like playing video games and playing them, no money spent. And Madden 20 this season, killing it early. Got myself up to an 86 overall team with 3.3 million coins to work with. Now, you guys have been asking me for more Madden vids, so this would be video number 4 in our No Money Spent series. If you missed those past vids, there are links to them in the comments section and video description below. Make sure you go check them out. Yesterday's vid was a fun way to make coins. Yeah, involved sniping low-tier golds, 70 to 74 overalls, so it did not require a lot of coins to put in some work in the auction house. What we did was put them into the 75 to 79 overall exchange set, and what was cool about this strategy, if you did it right, you were always guaranteed to never lose coins and had a chance to hit it big. And me got real lucky. Yeah, knocked it out of the park quite a few times, pulling cards like Power Up Bobby Wagner and Khalil Mack and more. Now, again, if you missed that vid, make sure you go check it out. We explain the process, and like I said, it was kind of fun too, ripping packs and not losing coins following the process. To really snipe and work the auction house, though, you do need coins. If you don't have coins, grind solos, keep your collection tight, and definitely do not open packs with your MUT coins. Yeah, use those coins to make more coins. Definitely want to take advantage of keeping your auction house full, and that's with 20 items up at all times. And when sales start popping, profits start adding up quickly. In today's video, we're going to show you how to go about sniping elites. Now, so often we hear, hey, Space, I need a good filter. Help me out. A million filters out there. Just got to take some time. Look at the cards. What are the cheapest buy nows? How many of that card are up? And then watch to see what the cards are selling for. That's where you want to start. This definitely takes some effort. And today we got you covered. We put in the work. We did the effort and created a filter for you to use. We are using an elite team filter. Yeah, 32 NFL teams, of course. And at the moment, there are 351 elite cards out there right now here early in the Madden 20 season. Now, in the auction house, we're going to try to see all 351 cards at one time. You can do it by filtering to just elite cards. But then take notice as we sort to newest. And then take a look at the first cards and auction time here in the upper left-hand corner. At that time there, under 6 minutes, that is not good. What we want to see for that first card in the upper left-hand corner is to say exactly 1 hour or 59 minutes. If we see that, we're seeing cards that are getting posted right now and giving us a chance to buy them to flip. Now, this is pretty basic, but want to cover it, the refresh. Make sure we're covering this for all the noobs. What we're doing is moving over to the left and then clicking on A to open up a menu here in the left column. Just make sure it's not something that you're using for your filter. Then what I'm doing is clicking the left stick to refresh and then repeating, spamming that refresh. And then watching for those first couple cards that are popping up in the upper left-hand corner with end auction times of 1 hour or 59 minutes. And again, those are the cards that are getting posted right now. And the trick is to know what is a good price to pick up these cards for to flip. And you got to be quick. So we're going to cover today. Yeah, what is a good filter? What's important? Seeing a wide range of cards that have value. And then, of course, making sure you're seeing them first when they're getting posted. Today's filter is an elite team filter. Now, how do you want to sort those 351 cards? What we did today was sort by elite and then by team. And you're saying, okay, that's it. I'm good. I'm out. But wait, there is some strategy behind the teams we're going after. Yeah, what are the best teams to snipe? Yeah, what teams have the most elite cards? There's 351 cards out there, but they're not split up evenly amongst the teams. And what teams have elite cards with higher value than their overall tier value? Talk about that in today's vid. And then, of course, answering that question, what are good prices to pick up these cards for to flip? We'll try to answer that today, but that's ultimately for you to figure out. Let's answer these questions and then let's get out and then get back to sniping. So when we talk about elite cards with higher value than their overall tier, this is important to understand how this works. Yeah, card pricing is driven first by training quick sale value. Yeah, even the worst cards in the game will always have training quick sale value. Take the lowest tier, for example, 80 overalls. Quick sale value is 265 training points. 82s are worth 365, 83s are worth 505, 84s are worth 700, 85s are worth 970. Higher tier cards are, of course, worth more. 86s, 1340, 87s, 1860. Anything higher than that, I'm guessing you're not quick selling. But these tiers I use as my pricing guide for knowing if a card is good to pick up or not. Knowing their quick sale values, then I start to look at the tiers and determine what most of these cards are selling for on average. Now, what are the cheapest buy nows per tier? For 80 overalls, it's around 14,000 coins. For 81s, it's about 15K. For 82 overalls, they sell for around 20,000 coins. 83s are worth around 30. 84s are worth around 40,000 coins. 85s are worth around 50 to 55K. 86s start at around 80. 87s for around 100 to 110. And 88s for around 150. 89s for around 200K. And then, of course, there's your 90 and 91 overalls. Yeah, good luck sniping those. Now, I use this pricing as my guide for knowing if a card is good to pick up or not for the price that I'm seeing posted. So, for example, if I'm seeing an 83 overall for under 30,000 coins, there is potential to pick up this card to flip. flip. Like I said, the cheapest buy nows on 83 overalls is usually around 30,000 coins. Now you need to factor in that 10% tax to sell the card, so selling this card for 30K, that's 3,000 coins Madden is taking off the top. So to make a profit, if I'm finding an 83 overall for under 26,000 coins, it's a good price to pick it up for it, to make at least 1,000 coin profit. Now again, you need to determine what is a safe buy now price. This is the current gauge I'm using. Now it also takes coins to make coins to have 20 items up at all times. So take those 83 overalls, for example. If I'm selling them for 30,000 coins, I'm picking them up for around 26. I sell 20 of those cards, I'm going to make a 20,000 coin profit. Obviously not a good profit margin, but still a profit nonetheless. Now with this filter, let's talk about targeting specific teams. The teams I'm going to go after have the most elites. Teams I'm staying away from, well, the ones that don't. Did you know the Miami Dolphins only have 3 elites total? Now Buffalo only has 4, Cincinnati only has 5, and Detroit and Seattle only have 6 elites at the moment. In the video description below, I'll list all 32 teams and the number of elites for each team. You can check that out. Now the best teams to target are the Cowboys. They have 19 elites at the moment. New York Giants have 18. Pittsburgh and Philly have 17 elites. New England has 16. Indy has 15. And the Rams and Ravens both have 14 elites. Now it's also important to look at what teams have elites that have more value than what other cards in their tier are selling for. To get you started with a few teams, take a look at Philadelphia. 82 overall Lane Johnson. His core elite sells for around 35,000 coins. Yeah, well, most 82 overalls will only sell for around 20,000 coins. His 87 overall heavyweight sells for around 130K. And most 87 sell for around 100 to 110. Another 87 overall to watch for if you're on that Philly elite filter is core elite Fletcher Cox. This card's currently selling for around 150 to 160. Other teams and cards to watch for, the Falcons have an 83 overall linebacker, Deion Jones. This card sells for around 45 to 50K. This is an 83 overall, which usually sells for around 30. 49ers, George Kittle's an 82 overall. 82 sell for around 20. His card sells for around 35K. Also watching for kicker Robbie Gould. Yeah, this card is an 86 overall, but it sells for around 95K. Richard Sherman, another 86 overall that also sells for around 95K from the 49ers. If you're on a Cleveland elite team filter, I'm watching for 83 Myles Garrett and 82 Denzel Ward. Both cards sell for around 40,000 coins. And the Chiefs, of course, have a bunch of cards that sell for outside of their tier pricing. Fullback Anthony Sherman, only an 81 overall, sells for around 25 to 30K. His 84 overall superstar sells for around 60. Travis Kelce sells for around 100K. Tyreek Hill, of course, sells for around 130. And Patrick Mahomes, his core elite sells for around 180. And his superstar is going for a ridiculous amount of MT. Good luck sniping that card. If you're in an Indy filter watching for flashback Andrew Luck, this card sells for around 130. Superstar 84 overall Malik Hooker sells for around 50 to 55K. Most 84 overall sell for around 40. On the Dallas filter, watching for 81 overall DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah, 81 sell for around 15K. Tank sells for around 20 to 22K. Middle linebacker Jalen Smith, only an 80 overall. This card sells for around 20. Travis Frederick, an 85 overall center, sells for around 70 to 75K. And of course, the Giants legend Lawrence Taylor. This card's got some value. The 86 sells for around 100K. The 88 sells for around 250K. And like that superstar Patrick Mahomes, good luck sniping that full legend. That card sells for around 500,000 coins. But this is where I'll stop. If you want more information like this and more sniping videos and how to go about working the auction house to make coins, right now make sure you hit that like button. We can definitely come back with more sniping vids. Now, as far as selling these cards, I'm definitely using fair buy now pricing, and do not worry about being undercut. Now, you know where pricing starts now based on the tier, and then pay attention. Make sure you're watching for your cards that you're selling, that you're not giving them away, and of course, taking away from your profit margin. And me, I never use bids. The cards I'm selling, I'm again using fair buy now pricing. What I'm doing is offering convenience to the average MUT player that does not want to wait for an auction to expire or mess around with a bidding war. And they want to get back to playing the game, and with Madden gameplay, it is of course spamming the same offensive and defensive play over and over and over again. Madden gameplay is suspect at best, but still good fun. Now, always use 1 hour auctions. Not everybody uses a filter to find cards and will rely on time remaining to find cards. Yet the average MUT player is too dumb and or lazy to use a filter. And using 1 hour auctions definitely puts your card ahead in line. The last word of advice, just be patient. Now, if the card doesn't sell the first time, repost it. Doesn't cost anything to repost the card. And just repost it. You'll find that sweet spot for what cards are selling for, and then once sales start popping, profits will add up quickly. Now, that's all we've got for you today. Again, likes, we always appreciate likes, and subscribe so you're ready to check out that next vid. For Party Pete, this is Space. We're out.